Hola chicos, aquí la tía R para Resistance. Estamos con Domenic de la banda Nothing, quienes se presentan hoy día en el Club Chocolate a las 9 de la noche. Así que vamos a hacer una pequeña entrevista para que se enteren más o menos de qué trata la banda, sus integrantes y puedan asistir, si es que quieren y pueden, al concierto de hoy día. Hi Domenic, how are you?
Pretty good. You?
I'm doing fine, I'm doing well. A little bit nervous, I'm gonna say.
Don't be nervous. You make me nervous.
I know.
No.
Well, first of all, just for the people get to know you better, how did the band Nothing come to be? Like, can you tell us about the origins of the band? How did you guys met?
Yeah. Well, as some people may know, this kind of started with me by myself. Tiny one-bedroom,
Yeah.
little prison cell of a apartment in Philadelphia, and just a sad guy in there making music on his computer by himself. We released I was recording for a while until someone convinced me to, release some stuff, and I was kind of too nervous to do it.
Yeah.
Finally, I got the courage to do it, and I released a little demo tape, and some people enjoyed it, so then it moved to an EP, and now we're here talking to you.
Yeah, it kind of escalated. Did you ever thought about it?
No.
Never.
No, it's not what I thought at all. I was pretty sure I was going to be stuck in Philadelphia forever. And,
Yes.
It's sad. Still sad,
but touring.
Yeah, but at least I'm touring now.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Well, your music has been described as a blend of showcase, post-punk, alternative. How would you describe your sounds? Most likely, what are the influences that you had?
It's strange for me because I'm so bad at like genre tags with stuff. And when people ask this question, I'm kind of like, I don't really know what to say, because with us, with me and writing, it's always an inspiration of like life, and it's music, but it's also everything else. So, with the music, it kind of is a wide variety of things, like unexpected things, like very much like even music lyrics and everything is like really inspiring for us, and like a film, and then everyday stuff. So I mean, like, it's kind of just a mixture of everything that kind of helps write. So it is, shoegaze was a very important part of of our sound. But it's just like kind of,
it can come from anywhere.
Yeah.
Well, about your latest album, The Great Dismal, which is one of my favorites, personal favorites, it was released in 2020. Can you tell us about the creative process behind the album? Do you think that maybe these kind of feelings of sadness or sorrow should be back as creative motives for, not just for music, but maybe for films, as you were saying?
Yeah. I mean, life is pretty sad.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean it's not beautiful too. So that's always been kind of like the recipe for things. Has been, more about trying to pull the beauty out of the sadness of everything that I deal with on a daily basis.
Yeah.
So with the Great Dismal, I had an idea of what that record was going to be. I had the title written for a year before the record, was recorded. But then while we were in the studio, they began to shut down things for COVID. We were actually in the studio when they started doing closings and stuff. So the record became something different by this, just by being alive, basically, and being in the situation. So, I called the record The Great Dismal before I knew that was going to happen, and then that record was born was born in the
The
pandemic.
pandemic, yeah.
So it's like
Fits really well.
Yeah, it fit really well, and it was really important for me to get that record out in that time because I felt like people needed it. That care, the people that care needed it, and
Yes.
for me it was like the perfect time for it to be born.
Yeah, it was for sure a perfect timing for for the release of the record. Yeah.
Yeah.
You are part of Relapse Records, right?
Yep.
How do you feel about being part of Relapse Records, knowing that they're more related to extreme music, and you guys have different kind of music? Is it weird, or have you been comfortable?
Everything has been weird for us since the beginning because we never really had a place to call home. You know, the genre is kind of confusing because it's, you know, there wasn't a lot of things that sounded like us at the time. You know, there's obvious inspirations like we talked about, but like we didn't fit in the shoegaze crowd, we didn't fit into the indie crowd, we didn't fit into the punk crowd or post-hardcore crowd. We were kind of just, and we definitely didn't fit into the metal crowd.
Yeah, definitely.
Even though we were on a metal label. So it's just like, for me, it was like, who gives a shit what kind of label we're on? We're already like have no identity anyway.
Anyway,
so,
it doesn't matter.
So it kind of just fit with the whole feel of the band and the brand. It's like, you know, with nothing, it's like,
you guys,
it's just perfect. Anyway.
Yeah, you
and
guys
like,
make music. Yeah, and
I like making metalheads mad too.
Yes.
They were really upset when we
They
got
really
on
get
that.
mad for everything, so
Yeah.
that's cool. So you have been touring, right? You've toured with a number of well-known bands and musicians, including Spiritualists, Smashing Pumpkins. Are there any particularly memorable experience or stories from your life on tour? Like,
Yeah, every one of them is an experience for sure. You know, it's hard to pin down like a certain time because especially like the way we flip members around, like everyone is really special to me, or some of them are nightmares. You know, I have like plenty of both. But I will say that this tour has really been something special to me, just because of I love, you know, like doing things I'm not supposed to do.
Yeah.
It's a problem of mine. So like the world really fought me to get here for a really long time, and I love to finally push through and make it here. And you know, I've met people that have been with us since the beginning, you know, like since Guilty of Everything and before, and you know, that's why it's nice to speak to people. And you know, I recognize some faces from like doing the social media and stuff. They're like, "Yo, that's me." I'm like, oh,
wow.
They have a tattoo, you know, like it's me with this. And
that's so cool.
Just really nice, like being able to finally, you know, once again, like be somewhere I'm not supposed to be. So,
yeah.
Yeah.
I know. So you guys are about to perform in Chile for the first time. How does it feel to bring your music to a new audience this far away from where you were at Philadelphia?
I mean, this is the reason why I do it. So it's really exciting. You know, I also love to experience like the culture and things like that wherever I go. Culture appropriate everywhere I go. You see.
Yeah, Pisco.
So for me, it's like it's very important to like to survive doing this as a traveling musician. Especially a band like our size, and it's not about the money really.
Yeah.
And the timing and the travel is excruciating sometimes. So like to make this work and to last as long as we have, you have to enjoy yourself while you're doing what you do. So, you know, it's very important for me to push past being tired. Like, you know, like today I'm tired, but like I wanna drink, I wanna eat, I wanna hang out, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like I wanna have a time that I can remember. So for me this is the point of doing this.
Yeah, but you guys were at Steel Pulse last night. You were enjoying the show. I saw some stories. You were having a good time really last night.
Yeah, as soon as we haven't slept like nothing like in 2 weeks now for this tour. It's been like we have 7 flights on this tour with 5 shows.
Oh, that's a lot.
So and you could see the trajectory of where we've gone.
Yeah.
And I looked at a map today when I was ordering the car. I was just like, I can't believe how far away we are already. It's
Yeah,
just
that's crazy.
far as shit. Like,
Yeah, we're fucking
but yeah, last night we as soon as we landed, it's like every time we get off the plane and step into like the air, which is like here was like fucking magical. Like breathing in the air down here was just like, and everyone was like in the dumps. As soon as we got off the airplane and outside, we were all just like euphoric.
Yeah.
So when that happens, start drinking.
It's time.
Time to go, and then we end up by the end of the night. We end up at Steel Pulse, and we're smoking a little mota with the Rasta guys. Then next thing I know, I'm too high and I'm scared. I'm like, I gotta get the fuck out of here. So we come
it's
back
part
here.
of the experience.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the weather is really nice now because in summer it gets really hot in here. It's kind of
I can imagine.
unbearable. So it's a perfect time for you to be here.
I thought about this.
Yeah.
They wanted us later in the summer. I was like, let's do it now.
Yeah. No, it was the perfect time.
Yeah.
Believe me.
Cool.
Well, so for the future, what do you have planned for the future, or are you planning to make a new album, keep on touring? What's next for Nothing?
Right now, this tour was the focus. I'm gonna go home, spend some time with my little dog.
Oh,
and
what's his name?
Pierre.
Pierre. Oh.
Yeah. He's a little older, but I've had him for a long time.
It's so cute.
You can't probably see him, but I miss him. He's 13 years old, so I like to spend as much time with him as I can. And I just want to chill out, maybe see what comes. I don't like to plan too far ahead for things.
I see.
Kind of reactive. When I feel like the need to start writing again, I will. It usually, if I'm writing, it means I'm in a bad place, so I don't run a rush into that.
Yeah, I can imagine that.
So I kind of just wait for it to be necessary to do it. And I guess we'll see what happens.
Okay, just don't rush it.
Yeah, no.
Just take things slowly.
That's how people make bad records, I think.
Yes, definitely. And then the fans start crying, get mad, and
yeah, well, they're always crying. And
yeah,
about
yeah, just
I was
that.
Come to Brazil. I was like, we're here. Where's everybody at?
Yeah.
Let's bring more people.
Come on.
As soon as I get home, I'm gonna see another "Come to Brazil" message. Be like, I just was here.
I was here. Yeah, it just happened. People sometimes doesn't even know.
Yeah.
Well, finally, I want to say thank you for coming to our country. Please enjoy your stay here. Thank you for this interview, and I want to if you can please give an invitation to our followers, to the fans, to go to the show tonight.
Yeah.
Please, the camera is all yours.
Okay. Yeah. Hola. This is Domenic from Nothing. Hope to see you tonight at Club Chocolate.
Yes.
We're gonna drink a lot of pisco and play really loud music. So hope to see you there.